Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host Larry, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install the Muscle Mommy Heavy Armors pack for Helldivers 2, so you can have a female figure who is also absolutely ripped. And I will also be installing this mod with the Invisible Herald Cape mod so you can see the entire thing. So we're going to need the Muscle Mommy Heavy Armors pack. We're going to need to download the Cape mod, and then we're also going to need the Mod Manager, which allows us to install all of this stuff. So first, let's install the Mod Manager. We'll just download that with a manual download, and I have a folder for that here in my Helldivers 2 modding folder. I've got a Mod Manager folder, and it's important to keep this in its own folder because it gets updated pretty regularly. And you want to make sure you're always using the latest version of the Mod Manager to prevent errors and crashing. Next, we're going to grab the Invisible Herald Cape, which only has one file associated with it. So we'll go ahead and download that. I believe this means that when you download this and you select the Herald Cape, that it will make it invisible. And then after that, we're going to need to download the main mod for the Muscle Mommy Heavy Armors. And that one has two files associated with it. The main file, and then there's the Camel Toe patch. So we'll grab the main heavy armor, and we'll download that to the mods folder. And then we can also download this optional one as well, just for shits and giggles. And then we will start by setting up the Mod Manager. So let me go find the Mod Manager here. I will open up the folder that it is currently residing in, and I will extract it to a folder of the same name. Again, it's because it's good to keep them separate and not just like name them all Mod Manager, because then it's hard to figure out which one is the most recent. So I'm going to open that up, and then there is only one executable inside of here called Helldivers 2 Mod Manager. Give that a double click and run it, and that'll open up a window that looks like this. So to set this up, we just have to change one setting and tell it where Helldivers 2 is installed on my PC, because you can store the Mod Manager in your downloads folder, on your desktop, on Mars, wherever you want. As long as you tell it where your Helldivers is located, it doesn't care. So we're going to go to Settings, and then to tell it where the game is installed, we're going to go to Game Directory here at the top and click the three little dots next to this empty rectangle. This is going to open up a file browser that's searching for where Helldivers 2 is located. And the easiest way to find that is to go to your Steam, and then to right-click your Helldivers 2 install, go to Manage, and go to Browse Local Files. And this is where your Helldivers 2 is, so I can just go to the address bar at the top of the screen, or this little window, copy it, close this, and I don't need Steam anymore, and then paste it at the top of the window searching for Helldivers 2, and hit Enter. Now, this is where it's located, so I can just click Select Folder here at the bottom, and then we're good. We hit OK, and our Mod Manager is ready to rock. From here, I can start adding different mods. I can go to Add, and I'm going to browse back to my Downloads page, back to the Helldivers 2 modding folder, go to the mods, and I will start by adding the No Herald Cape one. And then I will add the main Muscle Mommies one. Then I will also add the optional patch. And then I will click Deploy, and what the Deploy button is going to do is that is going to load these mods into Helldivers and get them loaded up so that you can use them. So I'll hit Deploy, and then I can click Launch Helldivers 2. This launch button isn't special. It just launches it the same way as if you were launching it through Steam. It's just convenient because it's there. Alright, so these armors are going to be attached to the heavier armors when we go on to go preview them, and I may need to switch to the female frame for these to show up correctly. A lot of these different mods are tied to a specific body type, because there is a difference in Oh, yep, there it is. There's a difference in the armor sets depending on which one, the lean or the brawny, that you use. And here you can see, if I switch to the female body type, the lean, it shows up immediately. So then I can start to preview these. If I go back to the armory, oh wait, it didn't save my character. We'll select the lean, and then we'll go back to the armory, and we can look at the other versions of this. So I know one of them was this one, which has the underboob. And then we've also got this one, which is the same, but it's also got a medic pack over your abs. And then which other ones were included in this? Here's the other one, the really heavy one. I kind of like this one. Like, it's got like the actual heavy armor up top that actually looks like you're ready for battle, but then doesn't have like a bunch of utility belt stuff clouding up the rest of the body. Was that it? I think there was like 3 or 4 of these that were the heavy armors. And I own almost all the heavy armors in the game, except for like 1 or 2. And then if we go back to the capes, and we select one of the default Herald capes, whichever one that is, this one, now we can get a full view of what's going on with our character, both front and back. So there you have it. That is how you install the Muscle Mommy's Heavy Armor Replacement mod. I hope you've enjoyed. It's a pretty simple process. Some things to keep in mind again is you got to make sure you've got the right body type equipped for most of these different armor mods, or else they don't show up correctly, because there is a difference in each of the different armor like models in the game, and they change different things. So yeah, that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and the links to these mods and all the important pieces are in the video description below. Bye, everybody, and don't forget to like and subscribe.